Hello, YouTube. YouTube! Today I want to do a story time video. I'm a really bad storyteller. I don't know why. It's there in my head, but when I try and find the words to tell things, it doesn't always, I can't even do it now! Words are hard. This will be the story of how I tried to be a go-go dancer but ended up at a strip club. And stay tuned to hear how it unfolds. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back because I did the shit, I was a hoe. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Never was a hoe. Anyways, once upon a time, not long ago, I lived in Oregon and I worked at Safeway. I needed to find more ways to make money. I was sitting on the bus one day and I was listening to this girl talking on the phone about how she was going back to Portland to do her go-go dancing job, which go-go dancing is basically girls or boys dressed in skimpy little outfits and they dance to the music and they hype up the crowd, basically go-go dancer. Sometimes they dance in cages, or that's the classic go-go dancer image that comes to mind when I think of go-go dancing. So I thought, maybe I could be a go-go dancer. But I lived in Eugene, and Eugene, there's not really like a huge, there isn't a club scene in Eugene. Like last time when I was living there wasn't a club scene. So I thought there's no way I could be a go-go dancer in Eugene, and I'm not going to move to Portland because my life was in Eugene. So I had the thought, but then I dismissed it. So I thought, I'm just stuck at Safeway, my mediocre job, making my mediocre money. And I was complaining about one of the girls who worked at the Starbucks that was in the Safeway, how, you know, I wanted to find a way to make more money. I was thinking about being a go-go dancer, but there was no way because we were in Eugene or Springfield. I'm Springfield, Eugene. The Safeway that I worked at was in Springfield and Eugene is right next to it. So they're basically the same. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. They're not the same. They're totally different, but they're very close to each other. So I was talking to this Starbucks girl. I'll call her Candy. Candy said, oh, I know a place where we could go dance. Let's try out together. I was a little skeptical because, like I said, we were in Eugene/Springfield. There's no way. But, you know, I thought I'd give Candy a chance to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Candy. Prove me wrong, Candy. Prove. My pits are sweaty. Ew, deodorant. You guys ever blow on the pits a little bit? Cool them down? I do. And then she lost all her subscribers. All 7 of them! Alright, what was I talking about? So Candy and I made plans to meet up after work and go to this go-go dancing place where we would try out together and we would make extra money and fulfill our dreams. We go to her house, we try on our little sexy little outfits that we're going to try out in, which I still have to this day. I'll show you. First, I was wearing these little pink booty shorts. And then, for my top, drumroll, fuck. I was wearing this lace cami with, of course, a push-up bra because, you know, my tits had to look good for the fucking tryouts. This little number. This cute little fuck me shirt. Candy mentions to me, oh, you gotta think of a name for yourself because you can't use your regular name. And right there, a little red flag went off because why would I need to make up a different name if I'm just go-go dancing? It's not like I'm stripping. But, you know, I was already with her. I was already with Candy. We had to, you know, I had to see it through because I'm not a quitter. I follow through on my commitments. So we get to the place. It just looks like a bar. And I see a girl in a bikini swinging around a pole. And I think, wait a minute. This seems like a stripping establishment. Doesn't seem like a go-go dancing club type of deal. But But you know, I'm a very trusting person. I think, why would Candy lie to me? Why would Candy tell me we're going to be go-go dancers and then take me to a strip club? It just didn't make any sense in my mind. I don't understand why anyone would do that. Why? Maybe it's just a go-go dancing place where there are poles but everyone just dances in their bikinis, so technically it's not really stripping? Maybe? Maybe? Wrong. So wrong. So we go back to meet the manager guy, and let me just paint this picture for you. He looked about like 35, wearing his greasy glasses, and he had like all this dandruff on his shoulders. I noticed a picture on his wall. It's of this woman, pretty sure, I can't remember, she had underwear on, I'm pretty sure, but like, you know, topless, and then her legs were just like, woo! Chilling. What's up? So as soon as I sat down and I saw that picture, I knew I was at a strip club. Glasses McDandruff starts explaining how the place works and what is expected of us. When you're dancing in the main room, you have your clothes on. Eventually, you'll have to do private dances, so that's when you go back to one little room in the back. Definitely have to take your clothes off. He's sitting there telling us, you know, you gotta watch out. Some people can get a little handsy, so, you know, just keep an eye out for yourself to make sure, because it's not legal for people to touch you, I suppose. It's not legal to touch the strippers. Just look but don't touch. Like, some people don't always follow the rules, so you just watch out for yourself. In my mind, I'm horrified. I want to get out. I want to leave. And I look over at Candy as he's explaining all this stuff, and she's just sitting there like, Bitch. What? Bitch, what? What? Maybe she was just confused on the definition of go-go dancer. Maybe she didn't know what go-go dancing meant. No, she knew. But I just don't understand her thought process. It still irks me to this day. It's like a stain on my memory. It's a stain on my memory. Did she think that I wasn't gonna know the difference between stripping and go-go dancing? I mean, did she think that she was gonna take me there and I was gonna see what it was and I was gonna say, close enough. It's basically go-go dancing just with your clothes off and people might touch you. But it's fine because I'll be making money. No. No, Candy. No, Candy. That is not how my brain works. I'm not stupid. Well, stupid enough to get tricked into coming to a strip club instead of a go-go dancing place. But I'm not stupid in the sense that, like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I decide that it is time for me to make my exit. I say, I'm not comfortable doing this. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. Candy. Glasses McDandruff really tried his best to console me and to reassure me that it all would be fine. You don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. You know, we can ease you into it. You can stay up in the front rooms as long as you're comfortable, and then, you know, we can ease your way into doing the private dances. And, you know, if it makes you feel any better, I'd like to see your boobies. What? Awkward turtle. I'd like to see your boobies. Awkward moose. I'd like to see your boobies. Awkward flagpole. I'd like to see your boobies. Boobies? Boobies? Who says boobies? Like, what kind of fucking strip club manager did... Yeah, come to my strip club and check out all the boobies. They're fine. Boobies? Boobies? No! No boobies. They're my boobies. You cannot look at them. Ew! Ew. And I mean, are you serious, dude? Because, yeah, that was my concern. Oh, I don't want to be a stripper because I don't think anyone's going to want to see my boobies. Do you really think that was the thing that you needed to say to me to convince me to start stripping? Like, oh, now that I know people want to see my boobies, let's do it! Sign me up! Remember, people, this is what I'm wearing as he tells me how much he would love to see my boobies. I really regretted that push-up bra in that moment in time. Really, I felt like I wanted to shrink into myself. No. 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 That really was the last nail in the coffin of me never, ever, ever stripping when he told me about his wish and desire to see my boobies. So I tell this bitch Candy to take me home, because I'm not about it. I'm not about it at all. What? No, it'll be so fun, and we can do it together, and it'll be awesome. Girl power. No, Candy. No. Can do, Candy. One of the rules of stripping is that you can't strip in the place. Well, I guess you can. You can do whatever you want, but I mean, you shouldn't, if you care about other people judging you, you're not supposed to strip in the same city that you live. Because I mean, by the next few days, like everyone that I worked with had heard about our little adventure. Extra glad I decided not to, because, you know, I could have been chilling on the pole and then I would have made eye contact with one of my coworkers, and that would have been awkward as hell. Yeah, I made Candy take me home, and she went back that night and she danced her little heart out. And, you know, good on her. I don't have a problem with anyone stripping. You do what is necessary to make your money and feel no shame for it. It's just not something that I would personally want to do. And it's especially not something that I want to be, you know, tricked into or told that it's one thing and then it's this. It doesn't go over well with me. I felt bamboozled. Maybe Candy just really wanted to strip, but she didn't feel comfortable going in by herself, or she felt nervous or insecure or something. Whatever. Heard me talking about go-go dancing and saw her opportunity to not be alone in the situation. If that was the case, I totally would have went with her for moral support. It's just like, tell me the truth, please. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't want it. So that's the story of how I was told that we were going to be go-go dancing, but I ended up at a strip club. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you could find amusement in my embarrassment and annoyance at being lied to. Yeah! Peace out, home slices. Boobies!